My sister dumped her kids on me, so I left. My sister Linda and I have never had a great relationship. We've argued for as long as I can remember. She loves being surrounded by people, always hosting gatherings, while I prefer peace and quiet. When we lived together, she constantly borrowed my things, and her friends would enter my room without permission. Our relationship took a major hit when I was 16, after a huge fight about her wedding. Since then, I've kept my distance. We don't speak unless necessary. I don't go to her birthday parties, and I don't invite her to mine. I barely know her kids, only seeing them during holidays. On February 15th, my mom casually mentioned that Linda would be bringing her kids over the next day for me to babysit. I was confused. I had never agreed to this and already had plans. I told my mom I wouldn't do it, and she said she'd talk to Linda. But later, Linda called me saying she was dropping off the kids anyway. I told her that if she did, they'd be home alone because I was leaving. She didn't care. The next day, Linda showed up with her kids. She started explaining their schedule, completely ignoring me as I repeatedly told her, I'm leaving the house. I'm not watching them. She left anyway. About 10 to 15 minutes later, my friends arrived. I sent Linda a picture of me sitting in their car, texted, take your kids, I'm leaving, and sent the same message to her husband before turning off my phone. When I got back home around 8 p.m., my parents were quiet but clearly upset. The next day, Linda stormed into the house yelling at me. She called me lazy and irresponsible, accusing me of putting her kids in danger. I told her I did exactly what I said I would do. She was the one who ignored me. We argued for 2 hours, but when I asked her where she had to go and why she specifically chose me to babysit, she couldn't answer. Instead, she just yelled even more. Later, I told my friends about what happened. Some agreed I had done nothing wrong, but others were annoyed, saying if they had known I was leaving the kids alone, they wouldn't have gone out with me. Just to clarify, I didn't leave immediately because I wasn't ready yet, and my friends hadn't arrived. Also, I didn't let Linda in. She has a key. It's not my house, it's our parents' house. So, am I in the wrong?